1, 2, Sierra's coming for you. 3, 4, you better lock your door. 5, 6, get your crucifix. 7, 8, don't stay up late, 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 late. What up? I'm here. A little bit queer, but I'm here. Just a tad bit. Man, man, oh man, oh man. Ain't that some timing? Let me scoop this chair over here so I can set my coffee on it. I just woke up. I slept good actually. I slept too good for real. I was in dreamland. I was knocked out. Mouth all dry, throat all dry, chest all dry, hollow. Just up here, mouth all the way open. I was snoring like, never mind. I'll say I was snoring. I was snoring like Dolly Vision over that bitch. I was like, I had the blanket over my head too. I was like, I was gone, 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 gone. Shout out to the plug. He did a big one. My God, today. Where do we even start? For real. Like, I don't know. Okay. I was telling Diamond last night, I was like, I don't know if I can do this without laughing. Okay. I don't know. I know there's some parts of this is not funny, but in general, it's hilarious because I'm just like, when are y'all gonna fucking realize that this is who she is? This is who she is. And if you don't know, now you know because I'm about to tell you the tea. Okay, let's take this all the way back. Um, Let me get my spill first, and then we'll take it all the way back. Hello to everybody in the chat. I poked my phone down. I couldn't see it. I need my glasses. Oh, homeschooling. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, stay in school, kids. Listen to your mom. Like this video on your way in or out, and subscribe, turn your notifications on, share. Y'all know what to do. I ain't gotta tell y'all what to do. Everybody be trying to tell y'all what to do and shit. So let's take this all the way back. Um Here lately, instead of being in the bushes, I've been hanging out over at Elevated Truths podcast. Okay. And I've been in the bushes ever since the conception of his channel, ever since he started with the Sebastian Rogers and everything. I just very rarely type in his chat. Not for any particular reason. I just don't really know a lot of the roosters over there. And so I just listen to whatever he gotta say or whatever him and the co-host gotta say or whatever. And I'm chilling, shit. I'm smoking too, shit. He up there chiefing, me too. So I definitely haven't been a major part of the channel, right? So here lately, with all the melee, he'll see me in the chat and he'll say something or whatever. He'll say something slick with his slick ass. He'll say something slick as hell. There's some people. He reminds me. Side note, squirrel. He reminds me of like my cousin Keaton. Gonna get me for this, but he reminds me of my cousin Keaton. I don't know why. It's just the way he pick at you if he think you cool. Like if he cool with you, he'll pick at you and it's all laughing, jokey, And a lot of people can't deal with that. And a girl, and a girl. I'm on a girl. Y'all, I was fucking dead, son. Okay, so anyways, I was on, I was in the bushes, and then I came out here recently in the chat, and he seemed to be cool. And the only reason I came out of the bushes is because when I was on Queen Bee's panel, as y'all know, with my little tea, right? Which I wasn't prepared to give that tea, but whatever. Didn't have proof or nothing. And side note, did I state this when I was talking about the panel on Queen Bee before? Like, who hooks up with a dude and just starts taking pictures of shit? Like, come on, y'all. Let's be realistic. So I was up there, whatever, and to my surprise, Cluminati and Elevated Truth seemed to understand where I was coming from, seemed to show some empathy, seemed to believe my story, right? And I was like, okay, cool. That's what's up. Because I wasn't expecting them to. I didn't ask them to. I'm not, I was in Messenger with Pluminati, but that was like a year ago or two. And I don't talk to her no more. So, you know, that's the tea on that in case PJ was wondering. It's not a conspiracy, baby. You just not cool today, that's all. Anyway, so now I didn't see what was going on. I was watching Turtle Island when, or I was listening to it rather. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. But whatever time it was when Truth was having a problem in the chat with somebody that was making fun of something very serious to his mental health and trauma, right? And he had a normal trauma response. He felt like he had to defend himself and, kind of be like, what the fuck? And I think he had called in and said something, and PJ was like, go address that on your own shit. You have a channel. And I was like, oh, excuse him, why? And then I guess after Turtle Island, he always has like a post Turtle Island stream, which I don't never watch Turtle Island, so I don't never watch his post Turtle Island stream because I'm not gonna know what the fuck is going on because I don't be watching Turtle Island like that. I just so happen to be in the bushes. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that how it go? You just be chilling, watching some shit, and then some shit go down. So she pops up on Elevated Truth, um, and she pulls like the whole like, oh, I just wanted to, see what was going on or what happened or what's going on with you. She had that little kitty voice, and you know a bitch is fake when she starts talking in a kid voice and she fucking 41. Can anybody psychoanalyze that for a second? Like, how you a fucking you older than me. I haven't even turned 40 yet. She like 41, 42, and she's up there talking in a kid voice like she's a baby. And I'm just like, nah. I'd rather have this rough ass, damn near DMX fucking weed smoke and mucus in my throat voice. What these bitches want from him, nigga. You know what I mean? I'd rather have that. It might not be sexy, but shit. I'm in good company. Shout out to Queen Bee. Now, she came up on the thing with her little kid voice, and she was talking in circles. At first I was like, okay, and then she squirreled off to the left, and then she sounded like she was about to cry. She sounded like she was literally crying towards the end of whatever the fuck she was trying to say. And I don't know if it was because it was late at night or what the fuck, or maybe she had to step outside so Jimmy wouldn't hear and shit, and then he caught on. I don't fucking know. I wasn't there, but it just seemed like overkill. Like she says she don't give a fuck, but then when she opened her mouth, then she do give a fuck. It's very weird. And she talked tough shit to be crying. So I don't know if her getting emotional on Elevated Truths when she was on Pound, I don't know if that was her being angry because he wasn't siding with her or whatever the fuck. But Elevated Truth did bring up a valid fact last night. He said PJ feels some type of way because I've been in the chat, participating in his chat, and because of my history with Jimmy, she feel like, you know, it should be a I Hate Sierra club over there. Well, PJ, you can be the president of the I Hate Sierra club and you can pull out every fucking pube hair one by one, bitch. I'm not going nowhere. I'm a part of this community just as well as you are. Sucks, doesn't it? It's just the way it is. It's just the way fuck it is. I didn't make it. I mean, I didn't make this scenario. I didn't create this fucking soap opera that I'm a part of. Your man did, because he stuck his dick. Well, whatever. Whoo, we almost went off the deep end, didn't we, guys? We almost went, we almost went there. But then uh everyone was talking. I was in the shower. Okay, let's just let's paint the scenario. Okay, I said, well, ain't nothing on. Let me watch Turtle Island. So I'm in the shower, scrub a dub a dub. Anybody got a shower routine in the chat? I got a whole shower routine. Okay, I got I got my turmeric soap and my Dove no dolly soap. I don't fuck with that shit. Okay, I heard some shit about shit. I got shit to wash that's important. Okay, so I got my turmeric soap and then I got my Dove sensitive, soap for the sensitive parts, right? Okay, and then I got my African net sponge African thing. Okay, so I go in the turmeric soap and I get, my legs and the arms and stuff back, right? And then I hit the African, I rinse it off and then I hit the African with the Dove sensitive and I make sure everything's exfoliated where it needs to be, if you catch my drift. Okay. So after I get done with that, I'm sudsing up with the body wash, right? So I'm in the shower and I was washing my hair too because it was wash day for me. Surprise, surprise. And I was in the shower and then I get out and I'm listening to Turtle Island and everyone's talking about Ichamel and whatever he said on a community post or Twitter, and everyone's calling in, vote Ichamel off, get Icky Mickey off, and I'm like, damn. I'm like, well, shit, sucks for Ichamel. Hope he was hacked. But it don't look like he was. It looked like some people was being racist to him. And two wrongs don't make a right. You know what I'm saying? I take a Martin Luther King approach when it comes to racism. I try to educate because comes from a lot of racism comes from ignorance. If you're not exposed to black people growing up, and if you're not exposed to different cultures growing up, then you're not going to understand and you're going to be ignorant to those things. So I always been the type of black chick in school and in real life, adult life, to where if some of the most, I mean, if my baby daddy is the biggest redneck in Botetourt County, and some of his friends would come up to me and ask me some of the craziest questions when he was in school, and I answered them without feeling some type of way or being offended because I'm cool like it, you know? And PJ should take notes because everything ain't about you, girl. All right. So, and I'm gonna get to the chat in a minute. I'm just running my little spill. I can't say redneck, MK. Redneck. I'm a redneck woman. Ain't no hot right. Okay. Anyway, so where was he at in the story? So I'm listening and everyone's voting off Ishmael. Okay. Because of some racist shit he was saying. And then all of a sudden, it's almost like, and I ain't gonna sugarcoat it because that's exactly what the fuck happened. I got sources that confirms what the fuck happened. Okay? I got spies in every corner of your world, bitch. Okay? Just know that if there's something you can't even blow your nose and I don't know about it. Okay? Just know that. You can't you think you talking shit about me on the low, on the back end, I hear about it. I hear about every fucking thing you say. You know, call me a nigga all you want to, but I hear about every little fucking thing you say, right? And while they was voting off Incamel, you know, PJ and her thumbs, while she should be counting votes and shit, she over there texting everybody to vote off Elevated Truth. You know, they in the Discord and they in the DMs and vote off Elevated Truth because he hurt my turtle feelings. Oh, man. And then the next thing you know, people start calling in, voting in Elevated Truth because he disrespected PJ. And caller after caller, I'm listening and I'm getting out the shower and I'm like, what? When did he do that? I was like, he don't really, he might pick at you, but he don't disrespect nobody. Like, come the fuck on. And so I'm listening. And on my end, now I don't know if I stepped out, but I saw that Jimmy had got a phone call and his screen went off mid Turtle Island. Because I think at this point, I don't know if I had it on the big screen or I was watching on my phone. Either way, the screen went to his avatar, right? Excuse me, coffee got me. The screen went to his avatar and he was like, hold on, I'll be right back. And he muted or whatever. And then they came back like they was half still talking about something. And I said, okay, that's weird. That's weird. That's suspicious in my Cardi B voice. And then you know, they was still voting off Elevated Truth for being disrespectful. So I said, nah, he ain't gonna settle for this. He gonna go live after Turtle Island, or if he don't go live now. So automatically I'm exiting out of Turtle Island. I'm like deuces. Soon as I go to my timeline, boy, he is live in a bitch. And I started cracking up. I was like, hey, oh, I was like, oh, shit. And it's kind of crazy because it was like a running inside joke over there with Truth and Illuminati and Cletus that they was all about to get kicked off on Turtle Island because they didn't like the teams and you know, they was kind of like, you know, siding with me and accepting me and making me feel welcome over there, even though I'm not always active in the chats, right? I can't be in everybody's chat, right? I got shit to do sometimes. Quiet as it's kept. Sometimes I just be in the bushes. But anywho, they was cool with me or whatever. So I guess somebody felt some type of way. And he went live and He addressed everything, and then he he played his clip from the live where she's on panel. No disrespect detected. If anybody was disrespectful, she was. She was the one getting emotional. He was very even keeled, and he made valid points while at the same time she was dismissing his trauma. Like she could have took 5 seconds to be like, I'm sorry that happened to you. I understand that wasn't the right way to go about it. I should have blocked that person or timed them out in chat. Next time something like that happens and it's about someone's trauma, I'll be more prepared. She could have been really copacetic with it, right? But she wasn't. She got emotional and she tried to spin a narrative like always. Because if you don't agree with them, then you're out. It's very much a cult mentality. And, you know, Truth found out. I don't know if it's the hard way or the easy way or whatever, but he found out that if you don't agree with them or if you kick up dust and you have an opinion, it don't even have to be a opposite of their opinion. It could just be stick it up for yourself. You'll get blocked. So Truth got blocked, and welcome to the block party, Truth. I've been blocked on Dolly Vision, Jams TV, Jimmy Jams, Dolly Uncensored. Every channel Dolly got, PJ Vision, every channel they got, I'm blocked on. I can't talk. I can't participate. I couldn't even play Turtle Island if I wanted to. So welcome to the block party. This is where the cool kids be at. All right. And I'm not the only one, right? Shout out to Paper Cut Tina. Shout out, girl. Girl. Shout out. So then after he plays her up on panel where he's not being disrespectful to her and she's dismissing his trauma response, minimizing, and in my personal opinion, minimizing the trauma, right? Then he plays what happened on Turtle Island. I guess I don't know if y'all seen it or maybe I was out the room or maybe he screen recorded what really happened that we didn't get to see or whatever. However that worked, boy, Truth he had to be ready with the clicks, boy. He was ready to go when he made that call. He knew I think he knew deep down they was gonna try to hide that shit. They was gonna try to cover that shit up. So he played it and he calmly asked Jimmy and PJ, how did I disrespect you? Like what do you mean? And Jimmy's like, disrespect me? You can disrespect me. He was like, no, you're old lady. And he was like, oh, I don't know. Jimmy all lost and shit per usual. But a side note, guys, Jimmy is not lost at all. Jimmy knows exactly what the fuck is going on. He just don't like confrontation. Hey, Truth, he is not the same. This is the truth. Truth, he is not the same caliber of man as you. You're the type of person, confrontation or not, you gonna face whatever head on. You ain't got no bitch in your backbone, right? He do. He don't like confrontation, whether it's with a man or a woman. Shit, he don't even like confrontation with the damn Lolo and Wrangler. So you ain't gonna get much out of him. He gonna act like he don't know. He gonna ignore, and unless PJ pressure him to say something. But he played the recording. Truth played the recording, and first she was kind of like dismissive, like, oh, whatever. Uh, you know, the hell I am, or whatever she said. And then out of nowhere, it was The volume in her raising her voice was crazy. And did y'all pick up on the whole thing where she was like, when Jimmy was like, just calm down, babe. Don't get worked up. And she was like, I'm not gonna calm down, honey. I said, if that ain't the fakest shit have I ever heard in the world. That's like if you on a movie set, or if you a character on Days of Our Lives and you pissed off over some real life shit, but your co-star is like, you know, chill out, babe. Hey, honey, chill out. First of all, Jimmy, you never tell a woman to calm down. That have never worked in history. That's the one thing you don't do. Okay. I done had so much, me dating women, I done had so much stuff thrown at me for telling a woman to calm down. So that never works. Um, Secondly, PJ's fucking up Jimmy bag, low key, because when time came around and it was Jimmy's birthday, I was trying to send him some bread. I was trying to super chat him, happy birthday, real regular, like, you know, and because I'm blocked, I couldn't super chat, and I was like, damn, mm-mm-mm. She blocking the bread, boy. Mm. So, I don't know why everyone is shocked at PJ's decorum and demeanor, or lack thereof, right? Um, but I saw this a mile away. And if y'all haven't noticed, a few lives back when Jimmy was making merch and he was just sitting online chit chatting with everybody. This is after the deposition came out. He was just chit chatting, making mugs and heat pressing, and doing his little thing, right? And he was up there talking about he was gonna sell ice cream and dolly pops on the beach. Mm-mm. Well, that would be a lucrative idea if you could make something that was hygienic enough not to get somebody sick, right, Dumpling? I mean, it's one thing to make soap that causes a UTI, but it's another thing to make ice cream and cause something else. I'd be hard. I don't care if I'm starving and my stomach touching my back. I ain't buying no dolly. I ain't buying no dolly pop, no dolly ice cream. No. All you got to be kidding me. The way PJ let Lolo lick her in the face, okay? The way I be seeing laundry pile up at the house, because I still got them pictures, P. The not the non-cooking going on. Mm-mm. All the reviews of Dolly soap with the dog hair and the weed smelling hoodies. No, you couldn't. You better not make nothing edible. You silly goose. You about to get sued by 100 people. Don't. It's not your ministry. Don't do it. You can barely keep the soap going, and they don't even sell soap no more. It's just the hoodies and the merch now because you know, quiet as it's kept. Wonder why that is. Is there a lawsuit pending? Is litigation in your future? Is whatever happened to Angela D? Since we're talking about the soap, whatever happened to Angela D? Huh. Wonder if Dumpling is still drinking her cranberry juice. Hmm. The things that I wonder, you know? And I was like, why is Jimmy all of a sudden trying to find a side hustle with the merch and the store and everything? Like, he was acting like, well, you never know with this YouTube, you just never know. I think he said that. So I think Jimmy's starting to realize that PJ's gonna fuck up his money one way or the other. And he gonna have to find him an exit plan, right? So he think his exit plan is Dolly Pops, but I don't think that's a good retirement plan. I think you should go ahead, and you had it on the right thing when you were talking about your CDL. You know, you got your CDL license. Yup. You need to go ahead and drive them trucks, man. You need to go ahead and get your little CDL up to date. You know, do what you gotta do. And CDL, that's good. Truck driver, good money. That's better money than selling damn ice cream on the beach. The fuck? You taking business advice from your RSO brother? Are you serious, bro? Are you serious? Like, come on. That's, you know what they say about the ice cream, the men in the ice cream trucks. That you know what's been going on in VA. I ain't gotta spell it out for you. Y'all done seen them ice cream trucks come around at nighttime and shit with the lights and shit, and kids go missing and shit. Come on now, Ice. Stop giving your brother bad advice. I know you the older brother and shit, but your advice is nasty. It has nasty intentions. If anybody needs Dolly soap, it's you, silly. Ugh. Oh God. So let's see. The score so far is Sierra undefeated, Elevated Truth 2, and PJ 0. Wow. Wow. How do y'all feel like, it seems to me, just from an observation standpoint, it seems to me that Missa, Jimmy's ex-girlfriend, it seems like she was protecting his empire. She was not stepping or impending on any money-making strategy. As a matter of fact, she was helping him make money. She was making so the soap was good. You know, she was cooking and she was cleaning, and she stayed out the fucking way. So he went from someone helping build his empire and ensure him the bag, right? Understood that he is a public figure and women swoon after him, and it's better for him to appear single and flirt online. And it's probably good for, everybody wants to feel wanted. Everybody, flirting is fun, guys. It's okay. Just because you with somebody don't mean you can't flirt. It's all right. It's all good. Ain't nobody taking nothing serious over the TV or the computer screen anyway. So, she stayed in the background and out the way. She was very much pro keeping the bag in rotation, living off the juice, keep it spinning, right? But PJ, she don't want to go to work. She don't want Jimmy to get a bag, obviously. Damn, y'all both gonna be on the unemployment office before quiet as kept. Jimmy gonna have to get his CDL, and instead of touring the country looking for missing kids, he gonna be having running some of this supplies and these American essentials and shit. He gonna be a truck driver, fucking around with you, girl. And I don't know what the fuck you gonna do. You gonna be just as miserable because he not gonna be home every day like he is on like for YouTube. He gonna be YouTubing from the road, and God forbid somebody be in the back of that truck. I don't know what you call that little room they got back there, but there's a bed and everything. There's a microwave and shit. Truck drivers got it hooked up now. So, girl, you better do some damage control. I got up early, kinda, to get my son on the bus, And as soon as I opened my eyes, I said, let me go see if PJ is live because I watch her every morning. And I said, this bitch and don't go live. She a punk ass bitch. She a punk ass bitch and she don't go live. And lo and behold, this bitch did not go live, bro. I thought she was gonna go live and spin a narrative for us because that's what she's good at. She loves spinning a narrative, boy. I thought she was gonna turn this around, just oops. I thought I thought she was gonna shock everybody and either A, take accountability, or B, spin a narrative to make herself sound right. And she didn't do neither with her bitch ass. She didn't do neither. That shit crazy to me. But, get it how you live, I guess, P. I don't know. Let me look at y'all's comments. I just the more you try to not bring attention to something, like Ice Cold living in the back of the property and him being a registered sex offender, the more you try to avoid that, or how y'all snaked Queen Bee when y'all could have easily put a kibosh on all her financial suffering and stress just by Jimmy telling the truth. Yeah, I fucked Bullhorn Betty ass. Simple. Easy. I mean, nobody wants to admit the fucking Bullhorn Betty, but goddamn, is it worth all that? You held that like it was a fucking state secret, my dude. We all knew. We all knew. This what? I asked, look, quiet as kept. Let me give y'all some tea. I knew, okay? Long, long, long time since I looked Jimmy in his eyeballs and asked him, I asked him, you and Bullhorn Betty, did you? Now, he didn't verbally say anything, but his facial expression gave away a shit-eating grin from the corner of his, he gave me one of them corner smiles, like, and I said, oh, shit. You know when a man just, he don't verbally say nothing, but you can feel his answer, like, I don't know, telepathically, or his aura or his energy or some shit. And I said, oh, shit, ew. That was the one day we didn't have sex. I was done after that. I said, no, Father God. No, no, no. I don't want that mental. I need to detox that from my brain. The way you was looking like you, he was looking like he bagged a bad one. Hell yeah, everybody knew. Shit, Missa knew. Missa knew. Shit, Missa knew in 2.5. As soon as I told Missa, because, I'm not a Jezebel, I didn't know he had a girlfriend. I had no clue. Just like PCT didn't know he had a girlfriend either. I didn't know either. So, as a due diligence, I confessed my sins and I repented as a good Christian woman should. And I told Mr. the truth. I said, hey, just so woman to woman, this is true. So, so in case you hear it from somebody else, I'm telling you myself. I ain't no bitch. Like, even if me and Missa was face to face, right? Even if we was face to face and she lived down the street from me or some shit, I would have told her. I would have, I'd have been like, hey girl, why you putting them groceries in? By the way, I didn't know y'all was a thing. I didn't look. I didn't. I would have leveled with her because that's what women do. You know what I'm saying? But now I could have, kept the secret and Stayed loyal, but stayed loyal for what? I mean, shit, he wasn't loyal to me after after it happened between me and him the first time, and I was alluding to it on one of my lives. He was fucking like, "Don't talk about me on the internet. Don't talk about me. Don't say shit." He was very much like ashamed, and from what I can look like, if I go, no shade to Mister, but if I go, Mister, and then before that, and then before that, and now PJ, I'm the best looking thing that you stuck your dick in. So what the fuck? What is the shame about? Oh, I know, I get it. You ashamed because I'm a black girl. Obviously, that's what it's gotta be that because I don't stink. Let me check. Hold on. Nah, don't stink. Coochie smell fresh as a bitch. Don't stink. Look good. Smart as fuck. And when you came to see me, you said, I just gotta get some of that. I just had to get some. Like I was a labubu or some shit. So miss me with the bullshit because I mean, my God, it was just for a few years, it was dud, 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 dud. Now you with double dud. Ugh, my God. I mean, when God was redirecting your path. He was giving you a bad bitch. And you fucking ignored. You zigged when you should have zagged, my dude. You think Sierra would have messed up your bag like that? No. Mm-mm. So wouldn't have. Matter of fact, y'all wouldn't even have a Sierra Queen Pin Clark channel for real. I would have kept my shut. I wouldn't have been in the forefront. Nothing like it. Even if we was just friends, even if we was just lovers and friends. Tell me again when we'll be lovers and friends. You know? But I appreciate y'all being here. I'm gonna scroll through this chat because y'all been typing away and I just been ignoring y'all. I want to shout some people out. I'm gonna go all the way to the top too. Lord help me. And I'm gonna see what kind of funny shit y'all be saying. Shout out to the moderator, Mary Jane Joe. Girl. Love you, girl. Love you. Thank you, girl. Thank you for being here. Okay, Tarnish Perez. Girl, it's too early. Girl, it is. It really is. What up, gangsta? What up, blood? What up, gangsta? What up, Martin? Good to see you in here. Uh-oh. Oh, we got a local celebrity in here, guys. Raider Rich is in the building. Whoa. Uh-oh. I think I made it, y'all. Oh, you good? Damn it. I knew it was you. Not grumpy and frumpy, Mary Jane, though. I'm just scrolling through. And in the house, girl. And it was, I be seeing Anna everywhere. Anna be cracking me up. Right. PJ is too good for us. Right. She's the one with all the class and Christian morals and shit. How you gonna claim you? Well, sorry, this is MK that started me off on the. How you gonna claim you a Christian and you gonna tell that man go die? That's not very Christian. How was you so outraged by Brittany J kicking a cat allegedly, and but you want Elevated Truth to go die? Girl, how that iron out on your moral compass? How does that work? Yeah, I see why Jimmy privated that Turtle Island because that was all the way against TOS. And Jimmy better not get up on Beyonce's internet and go after truth. Quiet as kept. I'm sorry, MK. I'm really holding back what I really think, and I shouldn't do that, should I, MK? I know I shouldn't. I'm being very you know, I'm keeping it kosher, but I'm not gonna keep it kosher no more. Okay, I'm gonna pull a full MK and bring this around full circle. Okay, while PJ was yelling at Elevated Truth, uh, telling him to go die. Before that, when everyone was calling in, telling Jimmy that Elevated Truth disrespected PJ and they wanted her off the island. Y'all noticed how Jimmy didn't defend shit. He didn't say, wait a minute, what? Disrespectful to PJ? Oh, hell to the no, no, no. He didn't say a god. He said, okay, thank you for your vote. Hello, next caller. You okay? So you want to vote off Elevated Truth? Okay, thank you. Thank you for voting. He's saying shit, bro. And I know that had to make PJ feel a certain way because, girl, it couldn't be me. I'd be damn if somebody gonna call in and say I was disrespected. Everybody, all the turtles was defending PJ except the Turtle King. The Turtle King himself didn't even defend his own Turtle Queen. What kind of fucking monarchy is this? I'm gonna call King Charles and get y'all demoted because this is ridiculous. This is not king or queenly behavior. Are y'all a real couple? This is a side note. Sorry, MK, you just triggered me. Are y'all a real couple or is this a business arrangement? Because if y'all was fucking for real, if y'all was a couple, like couple, like serious. Look, I don't even talk to my throuple every day, okay? And some days when I do talk to him, it's not cutesy wootsy, and sometimes I be cussing his wife out. Hey, it is what it is. I gotta work through my shit like everybody else, right? And my boyfriend and shit. But I'll be damned if let somebody disrespect Tasha right now. I'll be at Wendy's in 3.5. That's just the way I feel about it. I just let somebody even allude to a little disrespect. No. Mm-mm. Me and Chris will come together like Voltron. Okay? Fucks you mean. And you up here can't even stick up for your old lady. And she be up here doing everything. Researching, packing soap, taking care of the dogs, waking you up, making sure you take your medicine on time, making thumbnails, creating merch graphics, taking orders, answering the emails, counting votes on Turtle. I'm exhausted just talking about all PJ jobs. And people came up there and told your white ass, trying to be black, told your white ass that another man was disrespecting your old lady and you said nothing. Next caller. Nah, and y'all look at me like, oh, Sierra just jealous. She wanna be with Jimmy so bad. She wanna be the girlfriend. The hell I do. I see the treatment the girlfriend get. I'm good. I see what the fuck the girlfriend get, and I'm good. No, thank you. Not me. Not my black ass. Cause you be hard pressed to, I wish somebody would say somebody disrespecting me. Shit. If someone even came to my boyfriend and was like somebody disrespecting Sierra, Chris little ass, Chris little pocket sized cute ass will be ready to throw hands. Anywho, thank you for the squirrel. That was very therapeutic for me, MK. All right, let's scroll through. PJ's not even that hot. Just saying. Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe other parts of her heart are hot other than her face. Her face card might decline, but maybe, other parts of her are hot. I don't know. I haven't seen nothing yet that's attractive. Not her character, not her morals, not the way she conducts herself online, not the way she gossips about people behind their back when they have done fucking nothing, not the way she hustles good money out of caring people just because they want to believe in something, believe in a couple, believe in, I don't know, whatever the fuck. It's like PJ and Jimmy take advantage of less intelligent people. Not saying the turtles are not smart, but some of them are on disability for a reason, okay? That's just the way it is. I don't know how to say that PC, but if you haven't catched on now, then you never will. You're gonna be living in Delulu land thinking they're the perfect couple and they love you just as much as you love them. No, they don't give two shits. They don't give two shits of who y'all subscribe to, who y'all give y'all money to. They don't give two shit. All they want is the bread. Okay? It's very simple. She was gifted Elevated Truth membership. Shock, right? Out of the bushes. Yeah, shook them bushes. Yeah. I was about to make a dirty joke. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I might have to shake my bush or two. I might have to shake my bush. Oh god, that was nasty. Okay, let's move on. Not Biggie and Tupac having ass. I'm done. Huh. Yeah, R.I.P. Biggie and Pac. Biggie and Pac would be ashamed. Can somebody get RZA on the phone from the Wu-Tang Clan? Ain't he friends with Jimmy? Somebody get RZA on the phone. I need to talk to RZA at a time like this. Somebody get Ghostface killed. I need to call the Wu-Tang Clan. I need their opinion on this shit here. Even the Wu would be like, cash rules everything around me. Cream get the money. Fucking up the bread. Fucking up the bread. She obviously wants Elevated Truth peen. Good luck with that. I forget Elevated Truth is a man until, well, not like I forget he a man, but I don't think that's when B10 was like, Sierra, do you think Elevated Truth looks like Dolly Vision? Like kind of insinuating that, do you think he's attractive? No, because he act like a family member. Like I forget he white. Like I'm confused. I'm culturally confused. And until that wear off, no. What do you mean? but possibly, I mean, maybe she couldn't get, deception detective because that's who she really wants. Quiet as kept. Sorry, Jimmy. That's who she really wants is deception detective. She's just this is just Dolly Vision is just a stepping stone, baby. She want to sit on that deceptive dick. I said it. Mm-hmm. Sure enough did. That was close, yo. Please save me, MK. Feel free. Save me at any moment, okay? I'm just save me. I might be canceled by the end of this live. I don't know. I don't know how the internet works. I'm just here to keep it real with y'all and tell the truth. I ain't got nothing but the truth. I wish I was as clever as Jimmy and PJ to come up with a narrative for you. Okay, let's brainstorm. Let's see how we can spin the narrative. Okay, let's help them out. Should we help them out? Fuck no. No, we shouldn't help them out because they told the homie to die, bro. Like, no, the fuck. I thought about that for 2 seconds, and then I was like, fuck that shit. I was like, fuck, I ain't helping him out. No, she did not do a live stream because she a punk bitch. I mean, what could she say? She couldn't do nothing but cry. You know what I'm saying? She couldn't do nothing. So she just didn't go live like a punk bitch. What's the African? Oh, the African net. It's like this. It's a long net. It's basically a body poof with larger like holes in it, and but it's long, so you can like scrub your back. Because I used to have a back brush, but that was too abrasive. So I got the African net, and with the African net, you can just throw that net over your shoulder and reach behind you and scrub your back, and you can scrub all your little rolls and shit under your tits, under that little meat that at the from your thigh to your butt cheek, where your butt go over your thigh meat. You can scrub that. You can bring it under your leg and really scrub your butt crack. You know what I'm saying? Get really in there. You can just take it everywhere and scrub everything. For real. It's really nice. You should get one, MK. Mine is red, so you can't get the color red. You gotta get a different color. Okay, don't get a red one. Get blue or something. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't reading chat. I'm reading chat now. Okay, I'm reading chat now. Calm down. On the squirrel, and then it is what it is. I missed that part. What did Ickamel say? Lord, Ickamel Ickamel didn't pull a Kanye West and came after the Jewish people. That's what happened. Ickamel didn't pull a Kanye West. He over there being a little anti-Semitic, because I guess they was racist and shit, telling him to dribble a ball or whatever the fuck. But Ickamel's too popular. He got too many subs to let that bother him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, man, people call me a Nigger in real life. Huh. If somebody told me to dribble a ball, that might be a step up in people being racist to me, actually. That might be generous. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm short. I ain't got no business dribbling the ball. Is he short? I don't know how tall Ikamil is, but yeah. I guess, I don't know. He said something about um Jews, people over here saying I'm brown and black and I need to go dribble a ball and and I want to know, how did he know they was Jewish? It was like a TikTok stream. He was on panel and I was just like, how do you know? You just guess? You just threw it out there? Whatever. I don't know. Maybe he'll clear it up. Maybe he'll let us know how it led up to it. You got to explain these things to people sometimes. So I don't know. Or maybe it was the verbiage that people didn't like. A lot of people get offended over the word Jew. So I'm not one of those people, obviously. because I don't even get offended over the word nigga, so I damn sure ain't gonna get offended over the word you. One, two, Jewish people cool as hell. Shoot, shout out to the canners. Um, After my dad died, I got a lot of love from a Jewish family that I probably didn't deserve because I wasn't the greatest girlfriend in the world. I mean, they thought I was good, but I could have been better. But I was young, you know what I mean? And they took me in like one of their own, So shout out to the canners. Turtles are backward folk. Hell yeah, they backward in the motherfucker. Yeah, Mary Jane don't know. MK so silly. Yes, please hit the thumbs up. Okay. And subscribe. Stick around. Because if you miss the tea, 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna catch the tea or somebody gonna tell me the tea. So this is the place you want to be to get the tea. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you what's going down, and I'm gonna also tell you on the back end behind the scenes because I know how to tell the tea and keep confidence. Shout out to my sources and my spies. I love y'all. So PJ, you might want to clean house because you got a lot of spies in your camp. Okay, you might want to watch who you talk to behind the scenes. If PJ ever came for my neck legally, oh boy, oh boy, I have so much evidence. Oh boy, turtles don't like PJ because they want Dolly's peen too. I am done. I am done. Shit, quiet as kept. That might be right. Because y'all here on Turtle Island last night, that one lady called and she said, "Oh, Jimmy, I heard you was on the West Coast and you was in San Bernardino. I was hoping I was gonna get to meet you, but then you left." I said, She was excited he was on the West Coast. Okay, all right now. Well, ladies, he'll be in Kentucky in a few days. So get your bags packed. It ain't tricking if you got it, people. It ain't tricking if you got it. I wonder if she will delete mods, finally flush out the last of the OGs. Oh, yeah, there might be another mod exodus. Yeah, there might be. There might be another. Ooh, hey, mods. Hey, Dolly Vision mods. If y'all are disgruntled, please hit me up in my messenger on Facebook. Just look me up on Facebook. Same picture on the YouTube streets. Freddy Cougar because it's Halloween and Freddy Cougar is my favorite. So just look me up and go on and give me all your complaints. I'm gonna be the official Turtle Island complaint department. Okay. I'm taking all the complaints, whether it's complaints about Jimmy or PJ. I'll take all your complaints, okay? And I won't even judge. I won't even judge. It's a no judgment zone, equal opportunity. So, and then if there's anything of importance, I might pass it on to a few people of importance. And if it definitely has anything to do with Queen Bee, oh, I'm forwarding that over with the quickness. So, because there's a whole lot of fuck shit going on there. Y'all did Queen Bee dirty. Hey Maria. Oh my God, Maria's here. Oh my God. Hey. I started to send you a video the other day. I was watching this true crime video, and I think it was from your neck of the woods because they had the same accent. And I said, "Ooh, I should send this to Maria G. She would, she would, she might know something about this story, this true crime story." I started to pull it up on live one day, but then I was like, "Nah, everybody tired of true crime, all the protests and shit going on." Elevated Truth gonna cry. He gonna cry for what? He too high to cry. When you smoke as much as he do, tears are hard coming. It was a big mistake let her take over his channel. Oh, a huge mistake. Oh, a huge. You don't never. I don't care how much you love someone and you want someone to be a part of your life. Y'all will never see Pocket Size take over my shit. Now I might let him rant on a live if he, get a little liquor in him and he want to rant. I might let him, rant and say what he gotta say and give him the spill of TOS. Like, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do this. Okay, now you can go live. I'll set it up for him and let him speak his mind and shit. Speaking of Pocket Size, that's what I call my boyfriend, Pocket Size, because he's so cute. He's a prototype of the original, which is my alpha, right? And my alpha might give us an interview. He might let me interview him. I thought that was cool. So y'all look forward to that. You never know when the alpha is gonna pop up, and if he do, we might do a sit down interview because he has a very interesting life, a very interesting story. Former Navy SEAL, right? So look forward to that. I'm not gonna make no promises or nothing, but it's bound to happen. I'm still doing research on my other live I got going. So um a lot's to come. I just wanna come correct. You know? The turtles are confused. The turtles are in a cult relationship. The turtles, I don't know what it is. Like, I think they're trying to be loyal to Jimmy, respectfully. I think they're trying to be loyal to Jimmy. I think they're trying to ride with him through all the ups and downs and bumps and bruises. But sometimes you have to speak with your numbers. You have to speak with your clicks for someone to get the point. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes if when it comes to Jimmy, you have to talk with your wallet. You know what I'm saying? If nobody buys merch, if nobody super chats and gets on the Dolly Express, if people start impeding his ability to eat, Dolly gotta eat. Well, if Dolly can't eat no more, then maybe he will rethink who has control over his channel. And that's I can say that all day long. I can pull up clips. I can, give y'all lives to reference. Shit, y'all can go back in my YouTube history and some of my lives. I didn't proven fuck up after fuck up after fuck up, and they still over there. So at this point, it's just, how long are they going to live in delusion, right? At this point, it's cognitive dissonance, I think. Thank you, Rich. A banshee warrior. Hell yeah. She was loud as hell on that clip. Loud as hell. If that's how PJ yell at elevated truth over something minute, just a little misunderstanding, imagine how she speak to Jimmy when the camera's off. Y'all ever think about that? Like Jimmy couldn't safely break up with her without it being. That's why in the chat, when I was in the elevated truth chat, I said, "Don't worry, y'all. Jimmy and PJ will be on Dateline soon." Nobody caught it but Mary Jane Doe because Jimmy cannot break up with her safely. You understand? Like if Jimmy ever has to tell PJ, like he told Missa, this ain't working, he gonna have to do that shit in a public place. He gonna have to do that shit with like his daughter around or tell his sister to come into town or something. He gonna have to set up a whole damn intervention to get out of this relationship because she is one emotion away from being on an episode of Snapped. Like I'm telling you, I don't believe in coincidence. And that the heart attack was not a coincidence. Shit, I've been smoking for 20 years. Okay? Weed and cigarettes. I just got my heart checked because I have this gene that can cause an enlarged heart wall. And I had just got my shit checked. I'm everything normal over here. So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. EMTs know more than you think they know. That's all I'm gonna say. Allegedly, hypothetically, for entertainment purposes only. But I think y'all see what I'm trying to say. He ain't simping no more. Simping days are over. Right. They will never let me on Turtle Island. They would, they will never. I don't cover true crime that often unless I just feel like it. But shit, they don't even let me in. How they gonna? If they put me on Turtle Island, how am I gonna? I can't be in chat. I'm blocked. I'll just be watching myself get voted off that motherfucker. So, you gotta be one of the cool kids to get on Turtle Island, to even chat at Turtle Island. Oh, God. Yeah, she straight dismissed it. Like, I didn't know that about Elevated Truth, and it don't make me think any less of him, right? Because a lot of men go through trauma like that young, and it's unfortunate, and it's not talked about, and it should be. It should People should have more awareness of men's mental health and the trauma and what they go through, right? But I she didn't say I'm sorry that happened to you. The only time she had an emotional reaction is when he was talking about wiping something, and she was like, "Ugh, I don't even want to think about it. I don't want to talk about it. It's so disgusting." Well, yeah. How do you think he feel? He probably feel disgusting talking about that shit. But he handled his shit like a man. He handled his trauma like a man. So, mm, shit. But for all we know, Ice Cold could be over there traumatizing Jimmy. Did I say that? Who said that? Who's somebody in here? Who said that? Who said that? That was inappropriate. I don't know. These ghosts be saying stuff. I be getting possessed. I don't know. Maybe I should burn some sage or something. Yeah. Paper cut Tina is. Let's not talk about where paper cut Tina legs been. Let's not talk about it, Rich. Paper cut Tina is a bad man, but she's a bad man, Gemma. That's my girl. You always welcome with the roosters. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Angela. I appreciate that. A lot of people don't like me because I tell the truth. I'm real. And I don't know why. I mean, Jimmy likes me all right. Quiet as it's kept, he still do. He just can't verbalize that shit at the moment. But wait till it's all said and done. Wait till it's all said and done. Maybe one day y'all see me take over Dolly Vision. Imagine that. The Queen Pin takeover. That'd be on some Disney villain shit. But I appreciate it. I appreciate all the roosters. Because I don't never say hi in chat. Like I don't be like, hey chat, hey True. I just be chiming in with the conversation and I be thinking, damn, that's rude as hell. I ain't say hi to nobody. But thank you. No, don't. She is not gonna give you a wrench. Stop it. Stop it. I saw you over there, MK. You was over there in was it Cluminati's chat? Silly. I saw your ass over there stirring the pot. She said, shoot, I don't even have a wrench. Dolly loves his fans more than PJ. Obviously, because he sure didn't stick up for her. He didn't say boo. Mm-mm-mm. Couldn't be me, PJ. And PJ over there thinking everybody jealous because she the girlfriend. My boyfriend's better than yours. Is it though? Is he though? Is he though? Because my boyfriend might not be as visible and he might not live with me, but I guarantee you he better than yours. Because girl, are you sure? And she like weirdly obsessed. Like she got a little devil bobblehead thing with his face in it on her desk and shit. Like that's creepy. That's weird. I don't know. It's like she a super fan that works for him but moonlights as the girlfriend. I don't think they're a real couple, y'all. The more I sit and think about it, I'm thinking this is an arrangement. This is the arrangement and contract that Missa should have had because Missa was just helping him out of the kindness of her heart. You know what I'm saying? And they ended up fucking, you know. But because everything went south and he betrayed Mrs. Loyalty, right? That's why everything went south. So now he probably got PJ under a contract. So that Mrs. shit won't happen again. Like if they can't work it out, then there's probably like a clause in there to where like you take what you brought to relationship and I keep what is mine. You know what I'm saying? Like we just separate and I keep my dog, you keep your dog, you go over there, I'm gonna stay over here, and that's it. And we don't talk about each other after the fact. Cause I guarantee you if they ever broke up, they wouldn't talk shit about each other. Like Jimmy wouldn't talk shit about PJ, and PJ wouldn't talk shit about Jimmy. PJ might fucking disappear off the internet. She told me that. She said if shit don't work out, she gonna fucking disappear. So I don't think they would talk. I think they would just run their channels separately. I think she would change her name back to PJ's Not So Secret Diary or PJ's World or whatever the fuck. And then Jimmy would move on like nothing ever fucking happened. And then she would move on to, she would just be shopping and doing beauty reviews and makeup tutorials and, you know, reviewing Etsy bags and shit like that. Trying to be fucking a beauty guru, think she Jeffree Star and shit. Girl, you gotta have more cojones if you're gonna be Jeffree Star. Don't she know the beauty community is cutthroat? The beauty community is worse than the true crime community, and she can't bring her scary ass up on live and defend why she told a grown man to die, bro. Girl, if you don't sit down somewhere. All right, let me scroll through. Let me scroll through. Let me scroll through. Let me scroll. Yeah, I think that's correct. I think yeah. I think Elevated Truth did pull Dolly's man card. I think yeah. Ugh, yes. Yep. That oh God. Wow, Jimmy. Wow. You might want to get your balls out of PJ's purse. Just saying. It's not a good look. It's not attractive. You know, after I used to be attracted to Jimmy, right? I used to be attracted to him. I used to find his, I used to find him attractive, right? But since he's been with PJ and he be acting so whipped and so like he can't put his foot down, like he can't have no independent thought of himself, like he gotta check with her no matter what the fuck he do. Like that's not attractive to me at all. Like I like a man that's in control, you know what I'm saying? That got his shit together. And I'm just, I'm supposed to be a helpmate. I ain't supposed to, be a fucking puppeteer. You know what I'm saying? Two dogs pissed on some soap. I wouldn't be surprised. MK, I wouldn't be surprised. True crime community is pathetic. It's pathetic how the true crime community lives in delusion when it comes to Jimmy and PJ. That's what's pathetic. Oh my God, is Charming Jenna in here? Oh my God. Oh my God, a celebrity. Another celebrity is in my chat. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't even have lip gloss to put on. Oh my God. I love Charming Jenna. She's so cool. She's almost cooler than Truth. Ooh, did I say it? Ooh, ooh. Yeah. I, girl, you don't want to you don't want no ice cream? You don't want Dolly ice cream? Dolly got some ice cream. Come get your Dolly Pop. Dolly Pop. Come get your Dolly Pop. You don't want one? What flavor you want, Anna? You want ice cold RSO? You want turtle dung? What you want? You want PJ's Tears? What kind of flavor you want? They got a new pink flavor called Sierra Coochie. No. The pink one is called Queen Pin. Don't do that, Jimmy. Don't do that. Don't do that. You gonna get stabbed. Don't do it. Oh God. Where is Dublin? Dublin? Dumpling, are you here? Dump dump. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Brooks. I still call her Dump Dump. I think it's cute, even though I know it. She don't like it because it reminds her of taking a dump. But see, don't be nasty. Just be a little dump dump. So cute, little cheeks and little dump dump. It's cute. I like it. Dumpling, come out the bushes, girl. We love you. It's okay. Don't be scared because Diamond's in the chat. Don't be scared because Matthew people over here. Don't be scared, girl. I'll protect you. PJ can take the Dolly Vision Enterprise, live happily ever after with the RSO because she's common law now. Hey, quiet as it's kept. You know, PJ protecting Ice Cold like she fucking him too. Ooh, who said that? Oh my god! Allegedly, for entertainment purposes only. Jesus. Oh god, these ghosts are so nasty. They just be saying any old thing. Oh god, I'm haunted. Oh, I'm just getting possessed over here. Somebody call the priest. What a day, right? What a night. What a day. Wow, from soap to ice cream. Yeah, right. Right. As that's a jump, ain't it? You would think the next thing would be like deodorant or I don't know. I mean, he's got lotion and he's got body spray. At least he used to, but he don't make none of that stuff no more. Now it's just all merch on the website. You'd be hard pressed to find one. So he might got a little bit up there, but I ain't seen nothing up there. I was looking for the Dolly victim hoodies. I was gonna buy one too. Cause I ain't have no electric bill this month because I paid 12 months. I had good, I pay my shit on time, so I got a little credit with the electric company. Excuse me while I pop my shit. You know what I'm saying? So I had some money to blow to that, this last 2 months, and I was like, man, I wonder if he still got the Dolly victim hoodies over there. I want to get me one. Hell no, he ain't got that shit over there no more. I'm gonna have to get a bootleg version. Maybe my female baby daddy will make me one for Christmas. Aw. I like your comments. I gotta keep scrolling though. I know I'm way behind. Missa and Rapper J make good stuff. I Rapper ain't sent me no stuff. That's messed up. I heard he was making tumblers too. Man, Rapper, come on, bro. Man, Rapper J, come on. You been holding out. Damn, homie. I thought we go back like Cadillac seats, man. You know what, Rich? You about to give me the squirrel again. Speaking of Jimmy's intro, see, I just been over here sitting on tea. I just say I'll tell Sassy all the time. I tell Sassy everything that crossed my dome piece, right? And I'll tell Sassy I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say it. But here I go, right? I'm gonna say it. Okay. Y'all notice how on my last morning live when I did this little coffee chat with y'all notice how I was talking about how Jimmy's intro is it's got Bullhorn Betty all in it. You know what I'm saying? Him looking at Bullhorn Betty all long in the eyeballs as he come out of jail. Look like they want to hug each other and kiss each other, but they're trying to hold it together for the cameras and shit. And he got the glasses on so you can't see the love in his eyes, child. And I was like, PJ ain't even in the intro that he play every show. Well, he did edited that goddamn intro. He edited that intro so fast, right? But notice, if y'all go, because I ain't saying y'all don't watch, just like Elevated Truth, y'all go watch who you want to watch. But y'all peep the intro. If y'all roll that back to the beginning of his stream, or when he go live again, or whatever, peep the intro, right? It do have PJ in it now, and his daughter, of course. Shout out to Tiff. Ooh, girl, shout out. But your daddy a trip, girl. And but he still got the segment of him coming out of jail with the glasses on, looking at Bullhorn Betty all lovingly. He just cropped it Bullhorn Betty out and zoomed in on himself. Ain't that a, but he still got it. That moment is still there. Like, we know who he looking at. Like, I don't know, like he think he got one of them Men in Black lights that he could just look right here, zoop. Like he think he can just zap our memory out or something. Like, I don't know what he think. Like, you might as well just kept the old one and just added PJ. But he only did that after I said something. Like, he be listening. Hey, Jimmy. Hey, buddy. Look, I ain't trying to make your look. I ain't trying to make your life hard. You already know what I'm trying to make hard. I ain't trying to make your life hard, baby. I'm just trying to spark some common sense in you, because you ain't pulling nothing on me. I know you in the bushes. I'll say this shit to your face if you were sitting right here in the living room with me. Father God. But yeah, they be changing a lot of things that I be bringing attention to. Boy, this community has some serious lore. I'm learning the players 2 years in. Yeah, yeah, serious lore. Yep. It should really be a Netflix series. And I be telling Sassy that all the time. I be telling her, like, I need to get on writing this script for the Netflix series and figure out or learn how, or to, I don't know how to technically pitch something to a network, but don't be surprised if 5 years from now you scrolling through Netflix and you see, you know, a Netflix series with people similar to the people we know in the true crime community. Who should I get to play Jimmy and PJ? Y'all can put that in the comments after this live. I'd be interested into getting some suggestions for the casting department. Thank you. But yeah, it is. Missa left Dolly as soon as he started exploiting babies. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. He should have stuck to entertainment news, but here we are. Here we are. Jimmy had a heart attack and PJ telling people to die. Mm. They say power of life and death is in the tongue. The Bible say that. The power of life and death is in the tongue. You gotta watch what you say to people. God don't like ugly. Mm-mm. And something tells me that elevated truth is in more communications with the big God than Jimmy and PJ. Sorry, God. Maybe I should repent for that, because I shouldn't judge nobody. Sorry, but hey, truth is as truth is. As quiet as it's kept, I hear Elevated Truth talk about God all the time, and it seems to me he follow what he believe. He practice what he preach. Do Jimmy and PJ anyway? Now, you know, Lord, I wish nothing but happiness and health for Jimmy. But he better school his old lady on how the power of the tongue work, because she putting him in the crosshairs of karma. Mm, unfortunate. It's not good. It's not a good luck. PJ is not a good luck charm, is she? Uh, she's unlucky. She's not. It's not. It seemed like one scandal after another. PJ and Jimmy done had more scandals than Missa and Jimmy ever did. You know what I mean? Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, maybe PJ, you need to get an energy cleansing. You go to a Reiki person that does Reiki healing, and get you an energy cleansing. Maybe that'll help. And get your hormones checked, because you're a little rageful. Talking about getting mine checked, you need to get yours checked. Telling people to die. What is wrong with you, girl? I loved how finally everyone could vent out how they really feel about PJ in the elevated chat, bashing the Anna, stop it. That's not the point. That's not the point. Yes, it was fun having a little, group discussion. But that's not the point, girl. Wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? Wrong is wrong. Wrong is wrong. Okay, guys, it's not funny. It's not, and don't show hate to anyone mentioned in this live. Okay. Mm-mm-mm-mm. And always will be a matter of time. He needs a fucking well. Yeah, I told him get that CDL. Get that CDL. Get Jimmy gone and renew that CDL license. Go on and drive them trucks, man. Cause the girl you got, she ain't built for this YouTube stuff. If she fly off like that, but you know what? Jimmy should have got up from his seat and he should have said, "Babe, calm down. Don't get worked up. Matter of fact, let me check your blood pressure." Because she sounded like her shit went up when she was yelling at Elevated Truth. And she don't even know Elevated Truth like that. Like, girl, was it Elevated Truth the plug? How you gonna yell at the plug like that? I don't know if he the plug or not, but he just give me plug vibes. So I don't yell at the plug like that. At least Peach isn't scamming people for donations like the rest of them. But wait. Are you sure? Are you sure? Quad as is kept. They got that give, send, go to where the turtles give, send, and Dolly go wherever he want to go. So, you know, um, you can say it's for a legal fund. You can say, isn't that fraud when you say, like, if you have a GoFundMe. I watched this one true crime story, and this lady had a GoFundMe set up for her friend, but then she realized her friend wasn't even sick, and the friend was lying the whole time, and that's like federal fraud, right? Because that's like money from all different people across state lines, and that's federal. So If you have a give, sit, go, or you know, then and you don't use the funds stated for the lawyer in the give, sit, go, you use it for a bush garden, tiki bar, pool, vacation, horror convention, you know, is that fraud? Quiet as kept squirrel. Another question. We are in me and Dolly Vision, right? Are in the state of Virginia. The state of Virginia is a Commonwealth state. Is Turtle Island like online lottery? Is that like online gambling? Would that get him hemmed up? Just a question. I'm not. I don't work for the IRS or nothing. I just got questions like, is it if it's a imaginary game that people are voting in, is that like gambling? I don't know how that works. It might not be. It might be totally legit. I don't know. That's for y'all sleuths to figure out. But we're definitely in the Commonwealth of Virginia, and you cannot have gambling, illegal gambling. You need a license for that, and you can't do a lottery because we have the Virginia lottery, and you know you can't you can't do that. You just can't. It just don't work that way. So it might be something y'all want to look into. Y'all got time, just look and figure that out. I don't got that kind of time, but maybe y'all got time. Y'all can get back to me. Oh, thanks, Angela. That was sweet, and I will come hang out. And the thing about the whole being over there with the Rooster Squad, it is PJ has me blocked, right? PJ has me blocked on this channel. So if she's in there talking shit, I can't see it. So she could just go on about her business and just talk. Like she could just go on about, communicating and saying hi to her people or whatever she do, or talking the truth or whatever she want to do. But I can't see it. So I don't know why she was so bothered by me being in the chat. It's a little weird. It's a little weird. I don't know how to feel about that one. But I mean, it rang true to me because, when Truth said that, I was like, oh, I believe it. That she probably expected him to, you know, kick me out of the chat. I'm so behind. I'm so sorry. Let me scroll faster. Hey, these people. I'm trying to shout out Five Cranes. Hey, I think you'd be over there at Clues. So many new people. So many comments. Amazing. Patty. What up, Patty? Patty, 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 Patty. Yeah, poor PJ. She doesn't have a clue. Poor PJ. Maybe she'll get one by tomorrow's morning live. You think she'll be recovered from the scandal? It's like she get a scandal every week now. Like, God, oh. Well, I guess it's time for me to cook some breakfast now that my stomach is touching my back. And we listen and we definitely don't judge. Good, good. Please don't. Please don't. Because, I didn't I didn't plan to be a part of this soap opera at all. I just ended up here by default. I don't know. Just it seems like one horny night got me. Fuck. I mean, just I Just be, hey, future reference, to all the women in attendance. Just be careful who you sleep with. Because you might end up in a whole YouTube melodrama. But it's all good. I'm glad I got to meet all these cool people. Oh, you're in South England. Oh, okay. I don't know where it was from. I have to go back and look at that video. Infamous Truth Teller. I actually stopped watching him 2 years ago because of the fuck shit that he's done. Oh, I believe it. A lot of people stopped watching Dolly Vision. But he's not the type of person to humble himself and see the error of his ways. Um, and he doesn't like confrontation. So you'd be hard pressed to get any accountability from either of them, to be honest. I'm gonna stretch out this back, and what do they call this? I don't know. It's like when you're Indian style and you try to touch your forehead to your feet. Whatever. Let's just hope I don't fart on live, okay? PJ used to moderate for Uni Rock back in the day. I know. Yep, she sure did. If you didn't know, if you're familiar with him, yep, I'm familiar with Uni Rock. Fuck that. He's gonna have to set up a whole bunch of people in between, having to create a safe distance. Hell yeah. He sure enough is. Cause she was doing the most over there at Uni Rock. Mm. And then she tried before she was at Uni Rock, she tried to infiltrate Marfugle. He's like a conspiracy prepper type channel that you know gained popularity after 9/11. So yeah. And I guess Marfugle did not fall for her bullshit. So she got blocked from over there, and that's how she started her channel. But I guess her beauty guru experts and her all that high end makeup she be using and trying to display all that you know Anastasia Beverly Hills and Kat Von D and Jeffree Star makeup couldn't hide an ugly character. You can have all the fine things in life, but if your character's fucked up, if your soul is fucked up, if you think you're better than everybody else, then people will see through that. PJ gives me Nicki Minaj vibes. It's uncomfortable social stigma that men don't cry. Yeah, it is. It is. At Papercut, do you have some swag? Let me tell you. That shimmy and shake. Yes. Don't Papercut got them hips. Yes, Papercut be getting it. Hell yeah, good. Girl, I saw you in there, Lake, troublemaker. Come here. I saw you in there on Turtle Island. You said, I hope Sierra call in. I tried to screenshot it, but they deleted it. Like they so they're a bunch of haters over there. This is one of the mods or PJ deleted that shit. You were like, Sierra should call in right now. I saw that shit and I was like, girl. I was like, girl, if I called in, they would just hang up. They would just hang up and keep it moving. They wouldn't even answer the shit. Unless Jimmy answered by accident because he don't always recognize my voice. I'm very good at hiding my voice. If you didn't know, a few lives back. I forgot what the live is called, but on my channel, I called Jimmy on the phone. Like, not on Messenger. I called his number and he answered. He answered until, then he must have got caught because he hung up real quick. Y'all have to go watch. It's funny. PJ gives me the impression that she would be extremely unhinged as soon as she feels like she's not in control, and that is my speculation. Oh yeah. Yep. Very unhinged. Very. Them people gonna have to come and get them people in the white coats gonna have to come and get that Toradol shot. Yep. Very much. Dolly has always been about his hustle, and he's always been like a shady mechanic. He doesn't really care if it has any damages behind whatever his hustle has. No limits for profit. Exactly. Yep. Pretty much. Pretty much. All, like he say, all he care about them dollar bills. Yeah, she moonlighting as the girlfriend. You ain't know? You ain't know? Because the more I think about it, I don't think they're a real couple, y'all. I hate to break it to you because the couples don't act like this. Let somebody say somebody was disrespecting somebody's girlfriend, like Turtle Island would have been over if it was me up there. You ain't gonna. I'd be like, who disrespected what? A pause, Turtle Island. I gotta go see who disrespected my girl. I would have stopped presses over that just to prove a point to her, even if I really didn't mean it. You know what I mean? Like Jimmy messing up the pussy for herself. I don't understand the motivation for not. I don't understand. I just don't understand why he didn't defend her. Like, you do want something later, right? Like you don't want to sleep on the couch, right? Okay. Just didn't seem smart. I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't use his heart condition as leverage for herself. Just a thought. I don't think I don't think so. I think they're both turn on each other. Ooh. Yeah. Possibly. Possibly. But you said leverage for herself. Yeah, I could see that. Like, oh, babe, because I remember after his heart attack, they were walking on the beach, and he was like he saw his friend Triple D, and Triple D was like, "Yeah, I don't really drink that much no more. I've had health problems. And PJ snapped around, and was like, "You beer, one beer," and I'm like, "Girl, this man just almost died. Girl, this man had a heart attack." And you restricting his beard. Like, I understand, like, maybe that's health conscious, like she was just looking out for his health or whatever, but let him live. Let him live. Let him live. It's a miracle he even alive. Let him live what he got. Like, you only get so many chances. Shoot. My let somebody I care about have a heart attack and almost get taken up out of here. What do you want for dinner? Okay. I don't care if I got it in the fridge or not. I bet you that's what they gonna eat. Whatever the fuck they want. You know what I'm saying? Oh no, you good, Infamous. You're good. Charming is cooler than truth. Obviously. Obviously. But we're not gonna tell truth that. Okay. We're just gonna let truth think he's the coolest. Okay. I think that's the best approach, you know? But when we're over there, we can all wink at each other and be like, charming. Hey, girl. We can all, but he ain't going to catch on. Like, he ain't going to know. that we said this because this is a private conversation. Shh. Thanks for coming here, Martin. Dumpling is single now. What? No, you lie. She was just engaged 5 minutes ago. Dumpling. Dumpling. Yeah, AEP. I got credit. AEP, yep. Shout out to AEP for letting me off the hook for at least 2 months. Yep, 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 yep. Girl, it came in handy. I've been Timuing. I've been on the Timu. I'll show y'all. Y'all see, because I don't want to spoil it. I got some TikToks I want to do when my thing comes from Timu. I want to shake it like a salt shaker. Shake it like all right, let me get out of here. 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 Okay, so man, oh man. Oh really? Cool beans. Yeah, I'm in old Roanoke. Yep. In old Matthew in here. Gang gang finger bang don't hang. Whoa. Matthew in here. Matthew. Ah. Oh, allegedly she gets physical when she met. Actually, I know that. I know that because she mushed his face one time when we were all friends and I was friends with PJ. She mushed his face, so I knew that already. But yeah, allegedly. Yep, allegedly. I concur. Oh, no problem, Lacey. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I know I was late. I didn't see you until I scrolled down. I was like, oh shit. All right, it's been fun, y'all. It's been fun, you know what I'm saying? And if I'm banned in a chat, y'all can always hashtag free the black tit in the Turtle Island chat, set the black titty free, just hashtag it, spam it. But this was fun laughs and elevated truth, man. You ain't missing much not being friends with them. Don't even worry about that shit. They ain't even worth it. For real. I'm gonna take the sentiment of TRPP. They not worth your energy, but well, wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute, y'all. I'll hook y'all up. I'll hook. Were you trying to hook up with Mary Jane Doe? I got you. I got you. I got you. I'll put you in the group chat. I'll put you in the group chat. Matter of fact, I still need some stuff edited, but I don't know if that's like on orthodox. Is that unprofessional if I get one of my YouTube colleagues to edit some nasty footage of me and another YouTuber that I may or may not have allegedly secretly recorded on a Timu camera? Um, just let me know if I can do that. If that's, I don't want to offend nobody or step over no toes. Maybe I should blur out my goodies. I don't know. Let me know. Let me get off here before I say too much. Lord Jesus. Lord have mercy. No. Sounds like it's for OS. Shush. Shush. Hush it. What? Maybe, maybe not. Well, meantime, in between time, on your way in or out, like this video and don't forget to subscribe, turn on all your notifications, and share, share, share. because quiet as it's kept, the queen pin is now a part of the Rooster Squad. And sucks for PJ and Dolly, I guess. They're gonna be arguing all weekend. Anyway, so I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and until something pops off, or until the next time I got something to say, you know what I always say. I holla. Do bye.